And welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Along with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson. And we've got our reporter, Allie LaForce. Pass to Anthony. Thibault with the... board. Now a timeout called by Vancouver. A battle of the big men. Grab some popcorn for this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, BA. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
Here's Vancouver. Here's Garnett. Nice move. Rips in the dunk off the timely pump fake.
That's the kind of head fake that'll give a guy whiplash.
He sells it all the way, right? Highly effective. To the wing on the left. It's Booker on the wing. No good with a jumper from the wing.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
First quarter of play, a minute in. To the left wing. From 18 feet away. That one's wide left. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Darko Rajakovic. I asked him about the star power that they're up against tonight, and he said, quote, "I'm not worried about the highlight reel plays. I'm worried about the relentless nature of that team over there. And the ringleader is Drew Holiday. He plays every possession on both ends of the floor."
And Allie, thanks.
Already an intelligent playmaker, Thompson moves the ball well for a rookie.
Grant, would you say the Raptors are in the process of starting over?
You know, I certainly don't think that's the wrong thing to call it, BA. Coaching changes, some big trades. They're shuffling things around and trying to start building something new.
Thompson outside. This one for three. Counted from distance.
Part of the evolution of Booker's game, getting consistent from deep.
Outside Thibault. To the inside. Here's Garnett. Rebound Toronto. And they're on the run. Thompson with a steal. And they're on the break. Here's Thibault. Goes back up. Here's Garnett. Outside Holiday. Pass to Garnett. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Garnett's got 6 points.
That may be not the highest percentage of looks right there, but look, you can't argue with results, I guess.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Raptors trail by 3. Now here's Booker. Out to Anthony. Takes the 3. He drops it from range.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Pass to Garnett. Outside Thibault. Gordon. It's good on the putback.
And the athleticism of Gordon helps on the offensive glass. I just love when he goes after second chance scoring opportunities like that.
Now here's Booker. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. Well, Grant, if you talk about consistent top-level scores, Devin Booker is near the top of that list.
Yeah, and going back to the 17-18 season, Devin has averaged at least 25 points every year. Book can create his own shot and finish. It's hard finding guys who can do both.
Here's Garnett. Here's Gordon. Here's Garnett. He's got 6. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Turner. Garnett no good.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
On the wing, Anthony. Pass to Kamare. There's the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Up top, Thompson. No points so far. They get it back. And there's the screen. Pass to Garnett. Second shot opportunity. The rebound by Turner.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
There's a minute 17 left to play in the first. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Here's Garnett. Offensive board. Out to Thompson. Another shot. And he drops that one in.
A confident shot from Amen. I mean, when he trusts his J, Thompson is that much more difficult to check.
Now here's Booker. 6 points for him. Pass to Barrett. Back to Booker. From downtown, it's hauled in by Garnett.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
Here's Thibault. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Booker looking around. Driving to the basket. Anthony in the post. Shoots over Thompson. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He wants to review the game plan.
With your north side crew. Show us some love, fans.
19 seconds left in the first. Sinks it from distance.
See, it's Clay's accuracy that makes him so hard to stop. He's a constant threat from range.
Outside Holiday. Sabonis, left side. And here's Thompson for 3. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. Well, a good close contest so far.
15. The away team, 13.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Raptors.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
And so here is Toronto. Vancouver making their last shot. Thompson outside. Nance outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Launches it from deep. Thompson's shot is off. Here's Vancouver. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
The Raptors are still developing. Coach Darko Rajakovic said, we're focusing on offensive execution and player development. It's about what we need to do night in and night out, regardless of the opponent. As we grow, we'll teach more schemes for opponent preparation. BA step by step.
Yeah, it's a process, Allie. Thank you. Here's Powell. Vancouver making their last shot. Yep, that one goes.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Here's Rose. The rebound by Klay Thompson. And it's Toronto's ball. Thibault with a steal. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. Out to Sabonis. Outside Thibault. Lets it go from deep. Pass to Jamison. 6 to shoot. Here's Rose. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Rose has got his second basket of the game. And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, BA, I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches, but the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run, and honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court like that.
Now here's Rose. Here's Jamison, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Here's Barrett. Still without a bucket. And he slams it in one-handed.
And Barrett's teammates and coaches love when he shows some edge, slashing to the rim with purpose.
Pass to Jamison. Inside. Here's Rose. And the layup is good off the glass. Rose has got 6 here in the quarter.
And they're trending in the right direction after a rough first quarter from the field.
Thompson with it. Back to Barrett. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
And I love the confidence from Barrett. He enjoys finding room inside and capitalizing.
Pass to Holiday. Back to Rose. And he dunks it down.
BA, I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Now here's Powell. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Powell.
Like what? Like, what is going on right now?
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Well, Richard, with the career he's had, it's hard to believe Drew Holiday has only made 2 All-Star teams.
Well, that speaks to how much talent is at the guard position in this league. But it also shows how we tend to award offense over defense because Drew, his impact is truly felt on the defensive end. And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
And they go to the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And again, Toronto, no good.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Down low. Sabonis. Off target at the rim. Right side, Coulibaly. Here's the 3. Vancouver with a rebound. A minute and a half left in the second period. Here's Rose. And Booker pulls it down. And here they go on a free run to the bucket. And Anthony slams it in.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Gordon outside. Takes a 3. Here's Garnett. The rebound by Turner. Toronto trailing. It's Booker on the wing. He has 6. beyond the arc. No good that time. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Pass to Thibault. Back to Thompson. To the middle. From 7 feet. And it's Thibault missing.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, and you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
That ties the game.
Nice feed inside. Saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
Here's Garnett. He's guarded by Anthony. Tries to break his ice. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's tied as we head to halftime. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Up top, Thompson. Here's Garnett. Uses the glass that time. It's good. Garnett's got 8.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Anthony. And it's Toronto with another.
Great to see players still working the in-between areas. There wasn't much resistance defensively.
Pass to Garnett. Oh, there's the alley. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Oh, Amen Thompson. Incredible verticality.
Here's Turner. Anthony outside. Takes it inside. Yes, it's good. 9 points in the game.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Outside Holiday. Here's Garnett. The rebound by Turner. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Fires in the triple. And it's a 3-point Toronto lead.
A clean start to the half for them, knocking down their first 3 shots.
And there's a pick. Here's Garnett. Off the mark there with a 3.
Okay, now I think he's starting to get in his own head right now. Maybe he's overthinking things a little bit, and as a result, he's just been off.
Here's Anthony. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Amen Thompson.
No debate there. He got hammered.
And he can't get the first one. And he sinks the second. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Vancouver with the ball. 4-point game. Outside Holiday. Rebounded by Marion. And it's Toronto's ball. Milwaukee will be traveling to face them after this game. It's game 3 of a trifecta at home. Booker fires from way outside. Booker off the bounce. And Booker with the jam.
He's hitting on all cylinders. Booker takes off and never looks back.
Here's Garnett. He takes it in. And the ball out of play. The Raptors will have it.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
Here's Toronto now. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. Pass to Turner. Here's Marion. Outside Koulibaly. Drives to the hoop. And it's good. 2 points.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Thompson right side. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh.
Pass to Turner. Marion. No made baskets yet. Can't connect from short range. Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Tough to slow Thompson down when he's got a lane to the rim like that.
And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. So both teams making some changes here. And Toronto has possession. They lead by 4. Foul, it's good. Powell's gotten his second bucket of the game.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Here's Rose. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
Oh boy, what control and poise from Rose. Taking the hit like a champ and just powering right through it.
Powell outside. Nance outside. Powell with it. Here's Marion. Hits a three-pointer. Marion's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And they just continue to sharpen their offense here in the second half.
Out to the wing. Here's Sabonis. Drills the elbow jumper.
You have to appreciate guys who can work the mid-range area. It's clearly how you keep defenses honest.
And when we talk about the numbers, the analytics for great shooters like him, pretty much any shot is a good shot.
Now here's Powell. Shot clock at 5. Here's Oakley. Vancouver with a rebound.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Rose left side. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
You know, it's great to see Rose out there. After all those injuries, Derek still has a passion for the game.
Derek Rose. 2 shots.
And so Rose knocks them both down.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Powell outside. Thompson outside. And the Raptors, another 3.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Here's Rose. And he drives in. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
And
The visiting team, 41.
well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Toronto leading by 4. Now Powell. And there's the foul. It'll go on Derek Rose. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Powell. Thibault with the board. And so it's Rose with it. He brings it up for Vancouver. And there's the drive. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on Larry Nance.
And if you're the defense, you can't let Rose run all over you because you will be forced to foul.
Toronto making a switch here. And the second free throw is good. And so here is Toronto. It's a 3-point game. Anthony outside. with the teardrop. And here's Turner from the arc. That shot, no good. Here's Vancouver. Rose outside. Outside Thibault. Back to Rose. Just 5 to shoot. Rebound Toronto.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
And he commits the intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul. Second.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Thompson outside. Back to Booker. Pass to Turner. Clock at 6. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
From deep, Rose. He buries it from 3. Rose has got 4 points in the quarter.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Rose left side. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
And this is a vintage night from Derrick Rose. It's like we're back in 2011, his MVP season.
And now we've got an intentional foul. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Darko Rajakovic said to the team. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
Appreciate the report, Allie. And that one's good. Thompson.
Those high percentage looks are easy for Thompson. He's just got the touch for inside shots.
Over to the left wing. Here's Garnett. Sabonis outside. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Booker with it. Thibault picks him up. Three-pointer, Anthony. It's hauled in by Garnett.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
From deep. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. And he's now got the double-double.
And the defense is looking almost lost on the perimeter. That opens up a quality three-point shot, and he delivers.
Big 3 right there, especially at this point in the game.
Anthony feeling it out a bit. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. To tie it up, outside Holiday. Back to Thompson to take the lead. The rebound by Klay Thompson. The Raptors with a lead. And so they foul intentionally.
That's his second personal foul. 14 fouls.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Pass to Oakley. On the wing, Anthony. It's hauled in by Garnett. Vancouver with the ball. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And attacking with reckless abandon, somehow Thompson able to get through.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. And Toronto has possession. We've got 1:55 left to play in the fourth. On the wing, Thompson. Back to Anthony. Launches a 3. Vancouver with a rebound.
Whatever rhythm he had last quarter, it has left his body. He is having a hard time finding buckets.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
We've got 1:28 left in the fourth. Booker on the take. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. For three, Anthony. That's his sixth make in 11 tries. A minute 20 left to play in the fourth. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Here's Garnett. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Anthony outside. Booker for three. It's hauled in by Garnett.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Here's Thompson. Pass to Garnett. Back to Thompson. Tries again. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Klay Thompson picks one up.
I like how Thompson put pressure on the D, taking it strong near the hole.
So it comes up empty at the line. Anthony in the post. Fires the three. Vancouver with a rebound.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
As things are definitely working offensively, a balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
They could win it. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot attempt falls offline. And so